Roadtrekker here with
I need to blow my nose, sorry.
oh, well, not a redo. Hey guys, Roadtrekker here. So today, short video to show everybody and show me as well, because I've never done this, how to jack up your Roadtrek. So we're gonna go through the steps here, how to jack up the front and the rear wheel, just in case, you know, something happens. We're gonna take out the spare tire as well, take a look at that. So I went ahead and I took out the jack. So it's a hydraulic jack. And so if you look at it, just came up with a bunch of tools as well in here. I'm not quite sure what they are yet. We're gonna find out. But if you look in your owner's manual, you'll see your jack is out here. In the front, there's a piece of plastic that you unscrew, and then you can remove the hydraulic jack. So we were just looking at there's Roadtrekker Jr. helping me with this project, and so we were just looking through the manual, you know, looking for jacking points. So this may be obvious to everybody, but it wasn't obvious to me. You can't just jack the car from any point. You have to find a specific jacking point. And so if we look here in the manual, you can see there's this kind of circle shaped piece here. And so look, it's in the front of the rear axle. There it is down there. Okay, right there. That's our jacking point.
Alright, so we have the hydraulic jack and some pipes here. So you're going to want to grab your pipe that has this little notch. And you put that in first. And then you're going to grab the larger of the two pipes. And push this little metal thing down. And get it to stick up like that so it's locked in. Then you're going to do the same thing with this smaller one here. Alright, and now, so the way this works is you're just going to go up and down like a jack. And right now, this isn't moving. And the reason why is because you basically have to tighten this, which, oh sorry, yeah. So it's on the other side of here. We've got these slots. And so you're going to want to turn it clockwise until it doesn't want to go clockwise anymore. And then you put this side back in. And now the jack's going to start going up, as you can see.
You can see it.
And then now, let's say you want it to go back. You just go counterclockwise.
You gotta put some weight on it, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
And there you go. So yeah.
Cool.
And that's going to be, for the rear, it's going to be, oh, it's upside down, on this kind of circular type thing, awesome. Which we'll show in a moment.
Yeah. I was just showing it, but yeah, awesome.
Yeah, let's go jack it up.
This thing's pretty heavy, right?
What is this?
Yeah.
It's decently heavy. I mean, all jacks are pretty heavy, but yeah. It's like steel or something, it feels like. I don't know. Alright, I'm actually gonna jack it up first a bit. The rear jacking point is kind of high up, so I'm just going to lift it up a little bit while it's out of the car because it'll be easier to do outside the car, or the van. Just because I got more room to do it. Okay, so I've lined up the top of the jack.
Yeah.
So, like the long part, like, I don't know, like touch it, like has good contact.
Yeah.
With this jacking point. I'm getting pretty close here.
Okay. Hey, Cece. He is on patrol. Hello.
Hey, TT.
All right. Let's continue. Yeah, it's going up, dude.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Does the base of the jack look weird at all?
It doesn't. No, it looks pretty good.
Is it solid on the ground?
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah. Nothing's moving yet.
It's going up still.
Yeah. You want me to do it? Oh wow, I can hear. Yeah, it's going up. Okay, there's an inner part to this thing. Okay. Okay.
On the private one.
Yeah.
Peanut gallery.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, so we've determined that these are the alloy wheels. The steel wheels, I believe, look like Steelies. You can search up Steelies to see what that looks like. Normally there's a hubcap over Steelies. Anyways, these are the alloy ones. The alloy ones you torque to 133 foot-pounds. The steel ones you torque to 177 foot-pounds. So we have the alloy ones, and so it's 133. And so here's a torque wrench from Harbor Freight, and you're gonna want to loosen this bottom part. So I already loosened it. And then from here, essentially the base of like each line is gonna be the foot-pound that you're at. So right now, this 0 is lined up with the bottom of this 10 line, so it's at 10. And so we're gonna keep going until we go to 130. Let's see. So that's 120. All right, here we have 130.
Yeah.
You can tell the 0 is lined up with the middle line, and this like thing is lined up with the line of the 130. And then we go to 133. There we go. And then you just tighten up the bottom. This is
Okay.
ready
Okay,
for
now
torquing.
it's ready, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this off. So clockwise would be the other way, bro. Like this, right? Okay, let's see if this comes off. Oh boy.
You're going to want to do this with the car not jacked.
Okay. It's not happening.
So one thing you can do to help,
Oh
and
yeah.
we'll see if this is large enough that you can slip this over the end of the breaker bar type thing.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Some more leverage. That should be a lot easier. Yep. Nice.
Whoa. That is really cool. Okay.
Yeah, quick
This if you're watching this YouTube video, just that moment alone is worth gold. Okay. Now you're gonna be on the side of the highway one of these days. You're gonna be like, oh man, I gotta remove this tire. Perfect. Now you know what to do. So we go. Yeah. Yeah, here they are. Okay. So they look slightly they look different. I don't know what these are. Yeah, we
might
should.
just be extras.
Yeah, okay.
So the car, for some reason, comes with these extra ones.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what they are.
I think the better move is to just reuse.
Yeah, just reuse that, huh?
ones.
All right, so now we're gonna put it back in here and
So just some clarifications. That was just an example of getting a lug bolt off. But if you're actually going to be replacing your tire, what you want to do is before jacking up the car, you're just going to crack all of the lug bolts loose. You don't want to fully take it off. So we kind of loosened it too much. You're just going to want to crack it loose. So if I grab like this guy, go here, and get it loose.
There's only one side that it goes in.
Okay, there we go. Good call. So we'll just get it to the point where you can kind of do it by hand after, or like with just this thing. So I just cracked it loose. I just took off that really big weight. And you'll do that to all of them. And once they've all been cracked loose, then you jack up the car from the front or back, wherever.
Okay.
And then there's a special process for reinstallation. There's a special order, which I'll just show you real quick, but we can go over that after, possibly. It's in your manual.
Oh.
You want to do a star pattern.
Okay.
So 1, 2, you go across. So let's see here. 1, and then 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. You just go across. This is standard for all cars. You go across, go across, go across, go across, go across. And that's the order for tightening them. And the reason you do that is because it evenly tightens all of the like lug nuts. So there's even pressure.
Thank you. Amazing.
Yeah. All right, so we've gone over how to set up your torque wrench and the different torque specs for what type of wheel you have, 133 or 177. And so now let's say you've swapped your tire out for the spare tire or whatever, and you've got all the bolts on, but not very tight. They're just kind of like tightened by hand, and you've lowered the car back on the ground. That's when you would need to torque your bolts. And so now you finish tightening them by hand like this. So however much more you need to really tighten them by hand. And I'm going to start with the number 1 bolt because remember, you gotta remember your star pattern tightening order. And there we go. So it's pretty tight now. And so now this is when you break out your torque wrench at that setting that we set it to. And now you just tighten it to the specified torque. Oh, it's set to loosen. We gotta make sure the torque wrench is set to tighten. Okay. Here we go. Now you're just gonna want to press down. It's at a really high torque setting. So, oh, there we go.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And now you want to go ahead and do that for all your other bolts. And once you've done it for all the bolts, go one more time around with the torque wrench and just click it to make sure that they're all good. Because sometimes once you've tightened them all down, some of the first ones you did aren't as tight as anymore because tightening the other ones kind of like, I don't know, moves the pressure around, even though you're doing it in that special pattern. So yeah, just make sure you go over it one more time too. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this bottom one that we also loosened. Again, I started with the top one, and so the bottom one would be the next one in the sequence. There we go. And so let's say we've done all of them. I would go back to the number 1 and double check. Number 1 is good. Number 2 is also good. And then we didn't take off the rest of them, so I'll just leave them alone. But look. All right, so page 316 of your manual. We have the rear jacking point from earlier, and then here, this is the front jacking point. So let's go take a look at where that's at.
That's in the front, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Got everything lined up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, see, it's going. It's going. So this hydraulic jack is multiple layers. See the metal going up. Guys, I hate doing this stuff, makes me nervous, but this is giving me some confidence, right? And
You want to do this when you're at home, not when you're on the side of the highway for the first time.
All right.
Yeah,
looks like
we're
it's
off the ground. Yeah, beautiful. So now we're gonna take it right down this one. We're not gonna mess with the board on this one. We already did that in the back.
So when you loosen it, do you want to explain that?
Yeah, so again, right, you take the side of this bar that has the little notches. This is what's holding the air pressure or the hydraulic pressure in here. And so as you loosen this, and you want to go really slow because you want to avoid having a big drop all at once. So it's actually, there's no resistance when I turn it. So you turn it counterclockwise very slowly, and you're gonna start seeing the. There we go. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the car's going back down.
There we go. Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, you can really see it, right? This feels like a good amount of pressure, right, to get it back down. And then once you're down and it feels like you're really on the ground, now you can go for it and just loosen it as much as you can to make it easier for you to remove the. This should be good. So there we go. It's off. And then you can just put a little bit of pressure so you can fold it. That's it. That's how you use the hydraulic jack. Okay, so we're gonna take out the spare tire. So you can use the same tool that you use. That's really nice, and you see there's two actually. Yeah, it's pretty loose.
You're.
Oh, am I making
Wait,
it?
let me think.
I'm making it tighter.
Oh no, you have
Oh.
it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because it's upside down.
Yeah. Okay, this one should come off. Oh, not yet. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is nothing, just like a metal support for it, right?
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
I would do the other side of it too.
Yeah.
And get them off at the same time.
Oh, well, this one is not on. Do you see that?
Ooh.
This one wasn't even on. Maybe it popped off at some point
Alright.
in my travel, so not great. If you've never looked at your spare tire, guys, maybe you want to take a few minutes and go take a look. Alright, we still have to get it unscrewed here. I'm having a hard time for some reason. Okay, something is off. Alright, it's just coming off. Well, it's not good. It wasn't attached in the front. So, alright, and there's two washers. Remember the washers first, obviously, together. And then this guy, right? You put probably this fat washer on this one to keep it shut tight. And then we're gonna get that. There we go. Whoa. Okay, so just careful when you do it. It comes. It's obviously, as the tire is very heavy. Okay, we're gonna pull this thing out.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. What to do here? Maybe. All right, let's go. You can pause it.
So we have our spare tire here. We took off the front two bolt things and have it like hinged downwards, but it's not hinging enough to be able to pull the tire out. There's some stuff in the way. And so you have two options. You'd either jack the car up from probably the back, like right here, that jacking point we're talking about, and that would give you more room for this to hinge and for the spare tire to come out. That might be the easier option if you're comfortable jacking. Otherwise, oops, on the back here, which I don't know if you can see this, where I'm placing this wrench, you have two bolts on each side. Can you see that okay?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Two bolts on each side here, and you can take these off, and they're 1/2 inches, and it's a nut and a bolt. So you gotta get a 1/2 inch socket and a 1/2 inch wrench on the other side, like this, and then loosen it up. And I'm not actually gonna do that.
No, don't do that. But the tire is very heavy, so
Yeah.
just be careful when you walk with this.
Yeah, especially if you're going to be taking the bracket off entirely. You gotta be careful on some of the last bolts, because when the bolt comes off, it's going to want to fall. And so, maybe find a way to like hold it up while you're taking the last bolt off or something. So to be honest, I would recommend just jacking up from this point right here. Can we see that okay?
Yeah.
I would recommend jacking from here.
Yeah.
And it should give you more space for this to swing down and for the tire to come out. But worst case scenario, if you really don't want to jack, you can take those bolts off here in the back.
Yeah, the tire just needs a little bit of clearance here, so it can come off.
There you go.
All right. Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use these.
Ready?
All right, lift it up.
What the? There we go.
Okay, give it a sec. This is really not easy.
Okay.
That one needs to go higher.
Yeah.
It needs to go higher. Is the tire all the way in? Yeah.
Looks like it.
Push it.
Ready?
Will it go higher?
No.
Yeah, you gotta push it, I think.
No. You try. It's not going.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not pushing enough yet. Felt like I wasn't going. I would use the leverage of the stick.
For what? No, I'm just trying to push it down.
Oh. Wait, it's not. Is this lined up? Oh, no. Oh, the tire itself, I see.
Yeah, right. It's not high enough, right?
Oh, here you go.
You got more
I'm trying.
squares if you need.
Oh, okay.
Is that going?
Oh, keep going. There we go. There we go. That's it, I think.
Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
There we go. Can we see that okay? There we go. Now that end is poking out. We can put the washers.
This side. This. Well, you'd be hard pressed to be doing this as a one person.
Would not be fun. That's for sure. There you go. I got my side.
On my side. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the other box. Because it's easier to screw with that.
Okay.
So we're going to stop the video here, and then we'll do all right, so we'll do a recap. So we did what we
we jacked up the van, right, the back.
Showed the front and back jacking points.
Yeah. We got the front and back jacking points. We learned that we should get all the bolts loose, right, of course, before you jack it up. And maybe it's obvious to everyone. It wasn't obvious to me. We learned how to make a breaker bar with the jack.
Yeah, if it's really hard to get the lug bolt loose.
Yeah.
And then we learn how to get the spare tire out. Might need to jack it up, or like jack up the back of the car next to the spare tire, or remove the bracket to get it all the way out.
Yeah.
And then once you have it out, you get the jack out of the way, lower it, or just move the bracket out of the way that you removed. And then just be sure to reinstall the tire in that star pattern.
Oh yeah, the star pattern. Yeah,
That's very important. And then with the torque wrench at the right torque.
That's right. Yep. So I think that's it, right? And make sure you have a good spare tire.
Yeah.
That's not too old, right? So because you never know you might be with the van, and you'll need a tire. So okay.
Cool.
All right. Thank you.
Roadtrekker out.
Roadtrekker. All right. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Bye bye.